High school seems to be one of the biggest facets of life that everyone is so fixated on. You could have had an amazing experience, or it was the worst years of your life. Even as young children, we were shown high school was a big deal. To me, I feel like they portrayed it as if it was the peak of my existence. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Who you were in high school doesn't matter, and it sure as hell doesn't define you. We were young, we were stupid, and we had no idea what was going on. We were all honestly just trying to survive. High school did not prepare us for life. If anything, it made us fixate on stress, grades, teachers, all the drama, gossip, football games, having a social life, trying to keep our grades up, work, extracurriculars, you name it. Everything that was a part of it, we spent our whole lives being dedicated and dictated upon. But what did we know about the real world? But here's a couple things high school did teach me. The first thing was how unprepared I was for the world. How to manage my stress, how to have social skills that were very important to use in business meetings and interviews, how to even regulate my emotions properly. I mean, hell, we were going through the thick of it in high school, getting all the hormones, and on top of all the drama and stress and everything that I mentioned in the beginning. How were we supposed to know what to do? No wonder half of us went crazy. There were so many things that I feel like we did not benefit from, or we were not taught. Being in the popular group or being a popular kid was not the most important thing. And I actually think I always knew this, and I actually hated the way that popular kids acted at school. I went to a really big 6A school, and I couldn't stand them. But after high school, I realized how sad that their lives actually were at being so fixated and stuck in being a popular kid. Number 3, you will most likely not know what you want to do after high school, and that is okay. You've done nothing but go to school, surviving your whole entire life, but magically, you're supposed to know exactly what you want to do when you graduate. Or even worse, you go to college because they tell you to become a functional, successful adult, that you need to go to college and you need to graduate, but then you just spent all this money and you still don't know what to do, and then instead you're just left facing the real world, drowning in student loan debt. Number 4, high school showed me that I had no idea who I was. I thought I had a decent grip on who I was, but I realized without my friends or cheerleading, I have no idea what made me actually me, or who I even wanted to be. I always felt like I was someone who felt like they could be themselves, or I preached to everyone else that they could be themselves, but when in reality, I had no idea how to be myself. I always tried to be what everyone else wanted me to be, or who I thought I should be for other people. And when I graduated, and I honestly carried that all the way out through college, and I did act like myself and I did the things I wanted to do, but I still felt like I was catering to everyone else and who I thought I should be because of how they looked at me or how I thought others portrayed me. I felt like I needed to be that. Why? It honestly hasn't been until recently this year that I've really tried to figure out who I want to be and how to portray it and how to show myself off in the way that I want to be and how I want to show myself off. What I really want you to get from this, if this is something that you struggle with, is what you did or who you were in junior high, high school, or even college does not define you. You get the choice to define who you are and who you want to be. So I hope that helps and gives you some kind of stress relief or weight off your shoulders. Some years better than others. High school's a rough one. It's a rough topic for everyone, I think. Some of my treacherous stories will benefit some of you. And if you're interested in watching, then I hope you follow, and like I said, like and subscribe, and maybe some of this will be relatable to you. I hope anything helps. Thank you again for watching, and if you want to learn more about my journey about trying to figure out who I am and what I did to kind of understand myself, then you can watch that in one of these areas. I need to make that video, so thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.